Hello, my name is Backpay. Welcome back to Dishonored, ladies and gentlemen. We are back once again. For what I do believe will be the last episode of the main game. Yes, very sad to be putting this story to rest, but it's all culminating to this moment. First, we must reclaim Lord Bob! And then we must go hunt down the bastards who betrayed us in the first place and free Lady Emily from their clutches. Not an easy little summarization, mind you. Gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass task, especially since we don't know where they are, but kind of hoping they've left some traces in the pub, I suppose. And then there's also Samuel, who would know exactly where they're going.
Just like the target drills he used to.
Yes, I used to watch him do the target drills.
He barely had time to scream.
He's like, I want a gun, I want a shot. Well, he's a prick now, so we hate him.
Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything.
Well, yes, no, you won't.
Pendleton kept apologizing.
Your minimum wage, you're
saying
disposable.
that no one could ever know about the things they'd done.
I mean, alternatively,
Martin
Wallace
was
did kind of
drinking,
save her.
it seemed sad.
Ooh. We must use our outsider powers carefully, lads! I'd love to hear them discuss the criminal mind, but we have surveying to do. So we have a stilt walker, we have those two guys there, and then God knows what's going on inside the house.
Was there when the killing started. Poor child.
Hello?
Done.
My God,
Going
so
after the
much
Lord
talking.
Regent.
Right, I don't know who's where. I've just snuck into this place with the hopes that I won't be spotted by anyone. Yoink. No, no, no. I'm hiding in the bathroom. Callista's not in here anymore, so I should be safe. Well, I guess there goes 0 detections. I just thought it would be kind of practical. Just take out at least one lookout. I forget the tall boys have such sharp 50... whatever vision is called. What if I just, you know, keyhole it? Oh, you'll find me! You're not looking at the one place. Like, I just simply went to the next room with a... Oh. The ground is shuddering so much. Where are these tall boys at, man? Right, so I'm using an overseer saber. I don't have my sword or my crossbow, so I can't even use sleep darts here. Oh, Havelock's office has been cleared out. There's something here. Prototype blueprints. This was Pendleton's room. Also been cleared out. Oh. Is that a rune potentially in Piero's workshop? Emily. Emily should be hidden. She should be hiding here. That was where we agreed to meet. Should, you know, anything happen. Anyone in here?
Update. The men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close them tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside.
Ooh.
Crackpot.
Piero in the workshop?
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Piero.
Interesting. So Piero and Sokolov are working together.
Yes, of course. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we...
Well, now you die.
We know you're here.
There we go. Well, that worked.
Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
Who thought right, dipshit? Dead, and also dead. Emily! Corvo, remember how I mentioned a special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope when you get back you see this and like it. I'd like to take it to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about a flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. Yes. I heard the Admiral tell others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on Kingsparrow Island. Oh no, I read a brief book about this in the last episode. I didn't include it in the edit, but basically the Lighthouse is also called Burrows Lighthouse. It was Hiram Burrows' kind of final stronghold. He outfitted it with, like, next-generation tech. It's like a massive drawing of my face. Isn't that cool? But hey, I'm impressed. Emily's got quite the drawing hand on her. Quite the eye. Quite the little artist, as they might say. Ooh. Allow me to be a typical parent and pressure her into making loads and loads of fucking silly art. Yeah.
Hiram Burrows, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the Coldridge...
You know, if we kill that guy, he gets replaced by somebody else. I'm pretty sure that alternate announcer may or may not be voiced by Carrie Fisher. I will need to confirm this. So Havelock's down there in the bottom. They can't see me from up here, I hope. Oh, fuck, it's the bodies. I'm also getting blips on my Discord from somebody about something, but I am busy, so you can't wait. Piero's workshop balcony. That's the way in, but we'll go to Callista first. Because if she has this flare gun device we can use to signal Samuel, we can use that to get to Samuel and just do nothing. Let's do nothing. Emily's tower key needed. Nah, fine. Callista, it's Corvo. It's me.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo.
Hello.
They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her.
It's all right.
Please find her.
I will.
Safe.
I will. I'm basically her
All
dad.
his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage.
Oh, yes.
Something
I'm
changed
shocked
in
we
Admiral
didn't see
as
it
soon as
until
the
now.
Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton.
Oh, so this wasn't their plan all along.
Work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here.
Oh, yeah.
As the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe.
You are
Please,
lucky to be alive.
Talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going.
In the High
Find
Chaos ending,
Emily.
she dies.
She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned.
Yep.
You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him.
Well, as much as I would love to do that, we have business to attend to. Isn't that magnificent? Well... What are you shooting at? Oh god, they're shooting at these guys.
Couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the academy was a crime against natural
They're
laws.
working together! Oh, this is a joining of minds. Red and blue together makes purple!
I want to ask you.
They hiding under
About
tables.
the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't
Yeah, that's
recruit
true.
from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another
Agent derived from what?
The river crust.
Oh, the river crust. Ooh.
But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus
Ah, if they
far.
combine the two together, they make super elixir remedy. Elixir remedy? Remedixir? No, that's definitely not gonna work. Hello, lads.
Corvo,
You
good to see that
boffins,
you
you
still
nerds.
breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us.
No, apparently
I've
not.
completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
Eh? You got any
With
spare,
this device, we can send a
masks?
powerful electrical signal
Crossbows?
through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device.
Lovely.
It will only trigger in the presence of our
The
enemies.
Piero arc
This
pylon,
arc
eh?
pylon is more powerful than the older design.
Yeah.
It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring
So
them.
just like the
I
original,
need
but
my
bigger.
final sequence,
I like
which
this.
is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing
Yeah.
started. Returned the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's
Hopefully,
still there.
I've already been there and
You may
I've
navigate the
already
fields of
got
battle,
it.
Or you can go out
Nom,
and
nom,
remove our
nom, nom.
enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
I'm not going to waste time removing Emily. Bosh! Oh, I could have bought things from him. Like another crossbow?
Astonishing.
Maybe afterwards. I don't know.
The arc pylon is complete.
Woohoo!
Now to activate it.
Yes.
With this device, we can send a powerful
Yes,
electrical
we
signal
know
to
the
nervous
story.
system, merely rendering our
Unconscious,
enemies
floppy
unconscious,
fish,
or they
or
can be
ashes.
reduced to ashes.
Dusty
What is
fish.
your opinion, Corvo?
Let's put them all to sleep so I can steal their things. I want to maintain a low chaos
Far
ending.
away before any of them regain their senses.
Reducing them to ash would be brilliant.
All that remains is plugging in a whale oil.
Yes, you know how I love my whale oils.
Do the honors.
Yay!
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Seems the conspiracy.
You're referring to
tried
yourself in
use
the
old
third
Piero
person.
for
I mean,
their
he is a
own
bit of a
gain and
nutter.
discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as brilliant as
Almost.
old Sokolov and I will hole up here in
They can sit in a box and drink and talk about women. You know, normal nerd things, right? Give me a tank this instant before the building explodes. Mr. Sokolov, could you help me? Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. Butterfingers. Oh. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Piero, could you help me with it's just so slippy from all the oil that's Butterfingers. Butter bing, butter boom. Yes. Whack, Phil. We know the drill. Don't worry, I brought them back to life. I'm not that cruel. Besides, we need them to feed the plague. Defeat the plague. Dun, 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 dun. What? No, you won't find me. You can't even find the G-spot. Oh, no. Shield release. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, yes! Smug smile on! You're gonna get decimated. Oh, fuck me. I love that little as it finishes. There's tanks there. I don't know if you noticed. Butterfingers. Oh, I nearly hit the dead bodies. I should probably talk to them. Hello.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned. I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things.
I was hoping...
As to the good admiral,
Oh.
I believe men such as Havelock start with high-minded intentions. Same with Martin, and maybe even Pendleton, though I suspect he was just lazy. But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive influence of being so close to real power.
Oh, goodbye. I need you to make something.
Do what you
Ordering
want,
people
but
killed
ask
to get
quickly.
Ask what you want quickly, the snus. Pistol explosive shot? Where is it? It's here and it's locked? Oh, I need Corvo's pistol for this, so I can't use my version? Are you serious? So because I didn't go get my frickin' gear.
I return to my work now, and you to yours.
Yes.
Killing people, I mean.
I
sincerely hope it goes
protect.
well.
I don't know how many times I have to say this. I am not a violent man, I say as we look down upon the field of bodies. All these snoring men. General notice. Be on watch for members of the conspiracy. Some are still at large. If discovered, they are to be killed on sight. Move the bodies into the kennel, but they are not to be otherwise tampered with. Piero Joplin, missing, interrogate then execute. Anton Sokolov, missing, interrogate then execute. Lydia Brooklane, found dead. Wallace Higgins, found dead. Corvo Atano, believed dead. Doom, missing, kill on sight. Samuel B. Lord Regent Havelock. What a prick. Oh, hello. Tall boy weapons. I'll take all of your weapons. Wait, can I just carry you? Blech. And, oh my good God, here are the bodies. My dear Wallace, we are departing for a safe and secure place where we can coordinate the transition of power to ourselves. Make certain that my audiograph and the best of the wines make it aboard the vessel before the sun sets. This evening the staff will be rewarded for their loyalty and service, you fucking sly cunt! I've always hated Pendleblom, but this goes too far. And Lydia has nothing on her, apparently. Good grief. What a mess. So obviously Havelock is not going to be here. Oh! Is this the same audiograph player as before, I wonder?
At last.
Oh.
Time to leave this hovel for some place befitting my station.
Now, all the good families of the Empire will look up to Pendleton. Wallace, before your meeting with Havelock downstairs, I want you to haul this to the boat for me. I'll be recording the most important chapters.
And Wallace just left it down here, because he thought, fuck that guy. This is more incriminating evidence of the Pendleton family. Not that there's any Pendletons left to prosecute. I'm not going to leave Pendleton alive. Right! We finally got them at my pub! We've tracked the conspiracy to the Hound Pits pub, searched the premises for the natural philosophers, Burrows, Joplin, and Anton Sokolov. Do what you must to secure the materials related to the enhanced art pylon they have been constructing, and then execute them both. They may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they're also traitors who conspired with Corvo to bring down this empire. I'm keeping Empress Emily Coldwin at the lighthouse on Kingsparrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have properly been dealt with. Is that a drawing of... That's a drawing of Emily's tower. Because this is the last time I think I saw her, was when she was doing this drawing right here, actually, at this very table. Do all the taps still work is what I want to know. Yes! We finally kicked them out my pub! Pendle, smemble, socks, gumble, dumble, dingle, dongle, fucking dick your dingle. Someone's had a bit too much to drink, and I was talking about me. Right, so with all that said and done, there is only one thing left to do. Yes?
Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here.
Yes.
But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can.
Indeed.
I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to go. One last trip, I expect.
I have to rely on my outsider powers. Right, come on, Sammy boy. Hello, Master Samuel. Long time no see. Well, the last time I saw you, you fucking put poison in my glass, so I'm not entirely pleased to see you. It really is just a question of whether or not I do Bloodthirsty or Shadow Kill. Because I've already got Shadow Kill in the capacity I need it. Yes, let's do it. Bloodthirsty. So this means enemy bodies still disappear, which would be quite handy. Like, in case we end up in combat. But more importantly, we want to be aware of our surroundings and we want to avoid being caught.
Thought I'd find you here.
Oh, yes.
It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal.
No, sir.
I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it.
That's because I can't be killed.
We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military.
Amaranth? Is that what that says?
Year, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy in Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do.
Right, let's do this shit.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Oh yes, we'll see this fucking hello neighbor ass monstrosity. And there's literally nothing to find here because it's a very short mission. But now begins potentially the last and biggest mission of the game. The light at the end. The leaders of the Loyalist conspiracy have moved to a monumental lighthouse, the final military project devised by the Lord Regent. They're holding Emily as they struggle to tighten their hold over the city. It's time to confront them, decide their fates, and determine the future of Dunwall. Holy shit.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock, Martin, and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up.
One last mission, Samuel.
I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about
Look
this place
at
where they'd hold up if
that. It's massive! There's a palace at the top.
And there's only one way to the top.
I mean, it looks very vulnerable to artillery, but I don't have that kind of firepower.
All I can say is that it's been
Wish
a
I did.
pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other.
Yeah, we'll go to the pub sometime. Me and you, Samuel. Best bros.
Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do.
Oh, thank you, mate. This is the good ending so far.
Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
Mate, she still needs to get places, and you drive boats.
Sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through
Be our
all
chauffeur.
this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you.
Thank you, mate.
The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. too many good people here. To
I mean, just ignoring all of the people I've killed in my campaign, but you know.
Battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
You hang in there, Samuel. May your dreams be ever, well, not as creepy as they usually are. And may your boat always find favorable currents. Excuse that. I was having a moment, and then my fucking digestive system had to ruin it. Off he goes, look. Bye, Samuel. Off into the distance. In his boat of wonders. See ya, mate! Wee! Goodbye! Woo! This is it, lads. Right, so let's get to some high ground and really survey what's going on here. This is a bit of a strange place. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's see, we have some bullshit. We've got arc pylons. We've got men, we've got overseers and city watch everywhere, because this is not only Havelock, who has the city guard, the city watch, he has their allegiance, but it's also Martin, who is also really probably next in line to be the new High Overseer. We've got both their powers, and then we've got Pendleton, who's probably paying them all a great deal of money. We are literally facing down against the full strength of whatever fucking tyrannical empire they've decided to set out for themselves. Ooh, a rewire tool. That'll be quite handy. I mean, provided we can get on board that thing anyway. So obviously we're going low chaos, but how non-chaotic can we get before we reach the chaos bit? Is this what I need to know? Because if we rewire this thing, it's gonna start fucking bombing everyone. I think if we sneak in through that hatch, we might be able to find a different route besides those two entrances, because if you remember, we do still have our possession. I will at least deactivate this. I don't think anyone's watching. So we make our move. Yes! Wow, it worked! Okay, that's something I've done right. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Okay. Right. You picked a bad day to be on watch duty, my friend. There actually doesn't appear to be any other purpose to be in here except deactivating the gates. The one reason for me to be here requires a key I don't have. Need to be careful he doesn't see me. Because he's adjusting his position, but he doesn't seem to know what... Why are you going to the exact point that I... Oh, he's taking a piss! Teacher for public pissing! There's runes here. Interesting. I hear you, but I don't see you. What is this all about? Oh, is that so I can sneak through the drain pipes to sneak in covertly? That's shut. And then this just goes out. Out where? I think the moment we are, like, remotely suspected of anything, we use bend time. I hear a thump-thump. A thump-thump through here? What's this? Ooh, bloody hell. We can sneak in through a drain pipe. And we have a rune. The rune is ours. Right, so that's gatehouse drainage. Shove off, chopper. You're such a chopper.
Don't you know you're such a chopper, you are? Yes, you are. Yes, you're such a chopper.
We have the gatehouse this way, which is blocked off by a wall of light. The only way in is fucking black magic by the looks of things, or vaulting over the sodding thing. It looks like our better chance is to go through the drainage system by opening this pipe. All while using an overseer's saber. The rats are running from this place, which means it's probably not all that good. Dare we sneak around as a rat? I think that would be fun. We don't have to kill all of these guys, we just have to outmaneuver them. I mean, despite the message that I've already portrayed by fucking annihilating everyone I've come into contact with, using a sword is just more fun, yeah? Bum 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 bum. I am a rat. I'm a rat. I'm a ratty rat. I'm a ratty rat. Yeah. I probably unratted a bit too early, because we've got to make it there. We have a lot of work to do between now and there. Stupid goddamn something or other. Stupid goddamn something or other. Good night. Those sure are men over there. Men of high purpose and value. Look at all this. Look at all you tiny little chappies below. You have no idea. You've been graciously outwitted by me, of all people. Oh man, this might be a genius idea. So obviously, I can't go past the arc pylons because I'm not, you know, fitted for them. I mean, I can go under them, like this. But that's only half the journey. We have much more to be doing than that.
Now what?
Well, another day, another body. And here it is, elevator to the lighthouse. So I guess we don't need the key, because we can just sneak in through the top. Yes, right, let's go up! Go to Burrows Lighthouse. I'm coming for you, Havelock. I'm coming to dish out some fucking justice. Havelock, Martin, Pendleton. I'm gonna mutter those names in my sleep until they die of their own accord, or until I stab them a multitude of times in the face. Oops. Oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. At least it's a quick and easy way of disposing of the bodies. I smell God's bend time.
Remember when this was just a dream shared by the Lord Trevor Pendleton, neglected youngest son, bullied by your brother.
Oh my God!
This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy.
He killed them! He fucking killed them!
Always too sure that was my problem. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do when other men stopped to consider. Saw it as a weakness.
You are a psychopath, and you need to die!
Corvo's coming for me just like he came for the others. Crossing the island below like it was nothing. It's only a question of how and...
I'll just drink your poison and die now.
Lacking a counter move. It's all fallen apart.
Yes, you're done, matey.
All the steps that led us here made sense. When I was young, I went to sea, took command of a ship, and made aimless men into sailors. Made a collection of boats into a navy. Then founded a conspiracy and almost led an empire.
Oh yes, you're such a bold, amazing man. What do you want me to say?
I showed the world what mattered. Will and vision. And not being afraid
Enough
of
sucking your own cock.
I'll lose it all to a man with a faster sword hand. Or is it that he has a slower sword hand? There's something wrong with the world.
There's always something wrong with the
It'll
world.
make a good story for the history. I'll have a good epitaph. In his time, he commanded a noble lord, a high overseer, and an empress. The man who brought down a title.
Oh yes, only to instill himself in the play.
Son of the high.
Delusions of grandeur. Good God. What a prick. Okay, I'm gonna do something kind of dumb. I'm going to confront him.
You think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint.
What? Why won't you? What do you mean, disappoint?
The key to Emily's cell. She'll be glad to see you.
What is
You made
that
quite an
supposed to
impression
mean?
on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you'd been doing. I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind, to the end, when we were afraid,
He's nuts!
fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill.
Oh wow.
Arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent. And she listened, eyes wide. She's become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a
What is that supposed to mean?
Go ahead.
Someone get over here!
Oh, you fucking bastard! Well, so much for a final battle. Now there's Emily in there. I'm going to loot all of his things before that.
You've done such things. Cowardly things that I'm ashamed of. How could anyone ever forgive us? Would they? Even if things are better? No, that's not how it works. Once the bureaucrats step in, everything gets muddy.
Ah, yes, just more about how he's covered up the evidence.
So no one can know.
He's built himself a
Could we have
lovely
control
little
when
setup
Corvo
here.
around? That's the question that sticks in my mind. We need to make our final move, and we need to make it cleanly. No loose ends. Only a few in the know. The ones with the most to lose.
Wow. Rooftop. So there's a rooftop as well, is there? Is this for maintenance purposes? Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. So, if we choose the, well, high chaos ending, Havelock threatens to throw Emily off of this into a swirling abyss, killing her, because he'd rather do that than face the consequences of his actions. I can't believe he taunted me. And then went, I'm gonna kill you. I had my sword at the ready the whole time because I knew he was lying. I was just, well, at the very least.
Who is that? Admiral Havelock?
Yes, it's...
If you don't let me out, I'm going to make you stand in a corner until you learn how to behave. Corvo? Who's there?
Corvo? It's me!
Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be
It'll all be fine. What's going on in your room? Hostiles killed, 8 that are unconscious bodies. We killed Admiral Havelock. The first time I did this, I think I hit him with a sleep dart, so he technically was spared, but nah, that's not a man I wanted to spare. The end. This is the end, chaps.
So ends the interregnum.
Oh dear, the outsiders
Emily
bibble again.
the First will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil.
Wow, wow, wow.
You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause
We
her
are
harm.
ever her humble and protective guardian. Look at her, so happy on her throne.
You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension comes a golden age brought about by your hand.
Wow! Look at all this! It looks like they've cured the plague! The plague. Oh, hello. Callista gets reunited with her uncle. Samuel gets a pub? Oh, that's funny.
And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power,
wow,
will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector.
We did good, guys. We got the good ending.
Farewell, Corvo.
This is probably a copyrighted song, so I'll be blocking this bit out, but wow, look at the logo. Look at some photographs of those guys with melting a man's face off. That's the first cinematic photograph you decide to use for this. This music, I know you probably can't hear it because I blocked it out, but it's so 2012, man. Bum, 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 bum. Dishonored has been beaten, and we got the good ending. Well, lads, somehow throughout all of that, I abandoned my equipment, sure, but it didn't matter because I didn't need it. Turns out I'm just too good. So we beat the game on very hard difficulty. That's the first time I've done that. I'd imagine doing a completely, you know, a flawless run. You know, no bodies and no witnesses. No. What's that all about? So we have followed the story of Corvo. He has, in fact, done what he set out to do. This game makes you ask many questions, doesn't it? Because from the very beginning, there's a lot of, like, moral ambiguity. The plague victims, the weepers, they were just extremely sick with the plague. It counts as killing innocents because they're not zombies. They're just people that are extremely distressed. So when they come up to you like that, because they do, they sort of run at you and grab you and sort of be sick all over you, they're asking for help, man, because they're literally fucking dying. They're in the worst pain imaginable. So killing them is potentially one of the lowest things you could possibly do. Well, except maybe putting them out of their misery, but all of these people can be cured. Like, yes, most of them can die, but Sokolov and Piero work together to make a cure for the plague. You know, it's big. They can be cured, or at least treated to where life isn't so horrible. The City Watch are, well, mostly assholes, because a lot of them are recruited from the docks. Like, because as soon as the plague broke out and the ships stopped, obviously no one works at the docks anymore. They're all jobless, so they're recruited by the City Watch. So not all of them are, like, strictly morally trained, or even trained at all to begin with in, like, law enforcement. So they're all kind of a mixed bag of what the fucks. The Heart seems to think that a lot of these are... The Heart! I didn't use the Heart on Havelock! Yeah! The Overseers are just, you know, as they are. Like, many consider the Overseers' methods to be fairly brutal. But if you consider the Outsider and what he's done, the Outsider, so far, his influence has touched quite a few people. Obviously, his, like, presence has, like, affected a lot of people. But in terms of his actual influence, all he does is place an itty-bitty mark on someone's hand and give them the power to shape fate. Corvo has been given powers by the Outsider and has managed to kill not only every political rival of the Loyalists, but also helped wipe them out. He reinstalled an Empress on the throne. And then there's Daud, the man who threw things into chaos in the first place by killing an Empress in the beginning. Then there's no telling what kind of manipulation Daud has done. Never mind Granny Rags. Granny Rags, who I think is another bearer of the Outsider's mark. Because she could turn into rats, she could crawl up walls and do all sorts of fucking Exorcist level shit. But it also seems that those who are loyal to anyone with the mark sort of carry an extension of their powers. So the Torturer in the basement of Dunwall Tower, it's believed by most that because he has ties to Granny Rags, it was a little letter we read, he gets an extension of her powers. Hence, he could use some limits of the Outsider's magic. So now that the game has all been and said and done, we have DLC content to play. Will I be doing this today? Probably not. The Trials of Dunwall is not a particularly enticing situation. So if we go to this, there's a selection of different challenges we can do to earn points to go onto a leaderboard gallery. Oh, do you earn things from this? So that's just like routine challenges, but the other stuff, now this is where things get interesting. The Knife of Dunwall. So this is Daud's adventures. We get to play as Daud, I think a brief time before the Empress's execution. We get to do a few missions as him, and even get to work with some of his closest allies, the Assassins. And then the other one is the Brigmore Witches, which I know very little about, but the last I remember of that, Daud was sending his best man, well, one of his best men, Ronaldo, to do that job. I'm intrigued to know what the Brigmore Witches situation is going to be about. Daud has been consorting with these guys in the past. I think that's where he gets his poison darts from. So, if you guys want to see the DLC, I will do the DLC missions, but I won't force any more Dishonored down your throats. After all, this is what, episode 8? You know, I've done 8 straight episodes of Dishonored. It's literally been 2 months of Dishonored, so I am willing to do anything else, but if you want to see the DLC, we will see what I can do for C. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I have been BertieQ5. Shit. That guy has been Corvo Atano, and this has been Dishonored. Don't get the plague. The boldest measures are the safest. Stay indoors, and have a good one. Good night!